Isn't it pretty? Enough of that. Giuliano's here. He's got a present to open. Let's get in there and watch him open his gift and then maybe have a drink. Time for Giuliano to open his gift.
I'm paranoid. Great job of wrapping.
Julian's going to do a great job unwrapping.
I want to be able to reuse this paper.
You guys will think this is cool.
Helen Keller could have wrapped better.
Yeah. Helen Keller and all of the CNIB.
Yeah.
Oh no. No. Are you serial? That's ridiculous.
Oh, I left the price tag on it, but you knew what it cost because you were trying to buy it. That's why I couldn't sell it to you, was because I was doing that with it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll show what it is.
That's you guys are too much.
Cool.
That's amazing. You know, I wanted this one so bad.
But between a few of us, it's cheap, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, boys are all taken off.
That's okay. I'm halfway in the middle.
Well, that was cool. Dave's getting a ride home because he had a little bit to drink. And Glenn's driving him home. Giuliano was driving home because he had nothing to drink or barely anything to drink. And when Glenn gets back, we're going to unbox that Shelby Collectibles Mustang. Just because the details look insane. I'm so happy about that gift, guys. Like that, what that was, it meant a lot to him because he opened it up and looked at it, and to him, that's like a $220 car. We got it for 80 bucks, and we went in on it. So it was nothing, but it made his Christmas, you know what I mean? Like he wanted that car very bad. And I even felt bad because I had to act like a dick about it because I got him a Scarface car for 100 bucks, and that was part of the deal. It was 80 bucks for the Godfather car. He was going to get the Godfather car as well because he knows that I have one already. But I was like, you know what? I need a second one to open or to keep sealed or some bullshit. I'm surprised he believed it, you know what I mean? But he said that he never even thought about it afterwards. It was just, he figured I was looking for one, so that was good. He didn't suspect anything, and I was worried he was going to suspect it because it's out of character for me to keep two of something if one of them guys doesn't have it. So I'm just glad that that worked out. He liked it. Next year, Dave's not going to know about his gift. It was just important for me that he liked his gift. That's all it is. But Glenn gets back, we'll do an unboxing. Actually, guys, before we do the unboxing, I have got to show you this crazy thing. It's a 1/12 scale Shelby Cobra by GMP. I'm not a fan of Cobras, I'm a fan of details. Got leather seats, guys. Look at the detail, even the door latches and everything. Look at the stitching in the seat belts, guys. Like that is, like I said, not a fan of Shelby Cobras, but well, I don't hate them. I mean, come on, it's a Shelby Cobra, right? But you guys know I'm more of a Mopar muscle lover. So these things actually twist open and lock the hood into place, but tell me that does not look like a real engine. Wow. And this is, again, guys, 1/12 scale. Like you guys know yourself, Shelby Cobras are pretty small die casts. This one's a giant. But even the trunk, look how realistic that is. The sheet metal in there. Tire looks totally real. And for anybody wondering, it's a GMP again. 300 of these made. This is number 83, I believe. But 300 made. No paint rash there. Beautiful. So like I said, we had a little bit of a Christmas get-together today. I got off work a little bit early. Last day of work for the holidays. And Dave, he was off today actually, so I seen him this morning before work. And when Glenn was coming home, I told Glenn to take him back here, and I messaged him and said, "Come have a drink. Giuliano's gonna come open his gift, and you guys come have a drink." So we had a drink together. Giuliano, well, you see what happened. We all shot the shit for a while, stuff like that. Giuliano has a collection. Wait till you see his. We're booking time with him to see his collection. It's like a museum the way he's got it set up, but just got to get our schedules the same. You know, he's busy, I'm busy, stuff like that. Hell, I don't drink. Yeah, I have a buzz, but that's what we're drinking anyway. A buzz from half a drink, but usually with this stuff, when I drink it, to drink it proper, you know how I drink it? On ice. That's it. I don't add pop or anything. But it's actually good stuff. Conor McGregor's liquor made him rich. I remember when it first came out, you couldn't get near it in the liquor store. I was just able to get it in since last winter anyway. Should have got prosciutto and cacciatore sausage though, because it's awesome. But you know what? It was kind of impromptu tonight. I was supposed to go get some of Tatum's gifts came to the post office as well. But I'm going to pick them up tomorrow. Tomorrow we're taking a rip to get a pretty cool display case. I found a lighted display case for a 118 car for $25 in Brantford, actually. Which is, according to my GPS where this guy's at, it's only like 33 minutes from me. So it's worth the rip anyway. But as soon as Glenn gets back, we're going to do some ripping. Oh, just to kill a couple minutes here, guys. So, you know, I recently got the Auto Art Bullet Mustang. It's the most expensive one by far. And most people call it the holy grail of the Bullet Mustangs. Well, it's beautiful. All the doors, everything lines up perfectly. Like, I've never seen that often in a die-cast car. The rims are beautifully cast. Even the wheels have tread on them, which is a nice touch. But the color is off. They used the wrong color. This should not be here at all. If you want the most movie accurate one, in my opinion, it's this guy right here. The guy that we're giving Dave for Christmas. Ertl. You know, 18-year-old casting or something like that, but beats the expensive Auto Art because it's got the proper color. Doesn't have the metal over here that it's not supposed to have. It's got the proper mirrors. Well, the Auto Art has the proper mirrors too. One thing that they both need, but this definitely needs, I told Dave, if you can paint your shift knob, if you can get in there and paint your shift knob white, it'll be perfect in my opinion. But yeah, I own the Auto Art. I'm not trying to knock it. That's my car. But this is more movie accurate, more movie detailed. This is gorgeous, gorgeous in every way. It's just the wrong color, and this is more accurate. The good old Ertl. You guys know I love Ertl. Come on. Damn, it's supposed to be a Christmas video. We didn't even have our Christmas tree lit up. There's our angel on the top. Our retro tree, eh? But it's supposed to be a Christmas video. We didn't even light up the tree for it. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry, folks. We're closed for 2 weeks to clean and repair America's favorite family fun park. Sorry.
Love that stuff. I should have turned this on, though, to drive Dave and Giuliano nuts when they were here. I think I turned it off because it was driving me and Glenn nuts. Yodeling pickle. sorry about that, guys. I had to wait till the old buzz wore off a little bit because I was half knackered from a drink of this. It's too bad we didn't have ice though, because I wanted to give the guys like a proper, because the way you drink that proper is over ice on the rocks, just the way it is. But next time. But switching to Pepsi anyway, get more done. So this is kind of like a bonus video, guys. I'm going to show you guys our unwrappings when we do them, because it's separate than Giuliano's, because the three of us are going to be together having dinner Christmas Day. Giuliano is going to be with his family. I got a little something for Justin as well. So Justin has no idea what it is. This is what we're opening today, guys. The reason I want to open it is to have a look at that crazy detail. Now this is Shelby Collectibles. I don't know if this thing's numbered or not, but this is more rare because you don't see many of these in the colored pink. And for some reason, pink is hot nowadays. So what this says on the back, and I'll try to hold it as steady as I can because the one person asked me to do that. Shelby Collectibles Legend Series. Now Shelby Collectibles, if you want the most detailed 1/18 scale, gone in 60 seconds Eleanor, screw green light, screw everybody else, Shelby Collectibles. It's the best. So authentically detailed engine, interior, and chassis, fully functional doors, hood and trunk, chrome detailed accessories. May 10th, 2012, we lost Carroll Shelby, an American icon, a legend in racing and performance car manufacturing before the Cobra, the Daytona, the Ford GT40, the Shelby GT350, GT500, or the GT500 KR. There was Carroll Shelby, one of America's finest race car drivers. In 1959, winning the 24 Hours of Le Mans was a highlight of his career as a driver. After retiring as a driver, Carroll Shelby began a new career as a manufacturer of the high-performance Ford-powered Cobra Daytona Coupe, Shelby GT350 that would prove to be a fierce competitor and win championships on the world stage of racing. Shelby became the only person to win Le Mans as a driver, manufacturer, and team owner. Wow. Shelby Collectibles will continue to make and release collectible die-cast cars, and from 2013 we will release our own brand of children's toys. We thank the car collectors and enthusiasts for the continued support our company. That's what it says, the continued support our company. So that's kind of misspelled, but I think what they meant by kids' toys is I recently bought, it's funny, it was after I decided to sell off, it showed up in the mail, but 1/64 scale Shelby Collectibles Eleanor, I think I sold it to Glenn actually, but it's just like our 1/18 scale, but it's 1/64. It's got all the details. Now this, guys, is a beauty to look at. I'm not really a huge Mustang guy unless if it's the Bullet, but this is a beauty here. And it's never been opened. Factory sealed. And we were kind of bored. It's kind of a Christmas episode, so Glenn said, you know what, Neil, you devalue all your cars by opening them, and you strip all the value out of them, so I want you to do that to one of mine. So I said, okay, perfect. Because you know I want to devalue all my cars because I'm planning to scalp them anyway, right? So that's what makes it most important. Not. It's too much of that in the hobby now. Way too much of it. As you guys could see by my marketplace ads, I practice what I preach. Most of my stuff isn't on marketplace very long. Some of it's on there for minutes. So we are cracking this baby open. Now this episode is sponsored by Cowie Diecast Museum. This is owned by Cowie Diecast Museum, Glenn Cowie. Sponsored by that. Okay. So we're gonna open it up. The flaps are stiff. They've never been opened. Now we are not going to take this off the base. The reason we're not going to take it off the base is because we realized we found a display case that fits the bases and the car perfectly, and they look amazing on the base in these display. Actually, I'll show you guys when we're done here, but we're not going to take this off the base because Glenn either wants to put it back in the box or maybe he wants to put it in one of his, because he has a bunch of those cases.
I'll put that in the case, I think.
What's amazing is Dave discovered, because I told him a while back, because he's good with this stuff, I said you should try to find one big enough for the 1 of 18 cars with the box, or the 1 of 24s with the box to keep the boxes mint, or one with the base. And he found one big enough that we tested it with Giuliano's Godfather car we just gave him tonight, and it just fits over it with the like without the bottom on it. It just fits over it with the base on it, and it looks amazing. So Giuliano is going to take a Dremel tool and shave a little bit of it off, but it'll fit amazing, perfect, and it looks so good, the Godfather in that protective case. What are you hung up on, you little sumbitch? Oh, I see, okay. I see. Okay. A little bit at a time.
I don't remember I bought them in Walmart in the States.
You bought this in Walmart?
It might have been in Walmart, or it might have been in the Mustang Museum in Vegas.
I would think, buddy, you probably got it in the Mustang Museum in Vegas. I could be wrong, but I think Shelby Collectibles is a bit more exclusive.
Walmart's in the U.S. do carry some of it, or did anyway.
I did not know that. U.S. stores have way better stuff than here. We know that already.
And after dropping...
Guys in the States probably don't even watch our videos, Glenn, because I'll put up a new set of something like, oh, the new Boulevards, and they'll watch it and be like, we had those like 3 years ago. And I'm like, oh, they're brand new wave. Yeah, a lot of places in the States get stuff. But then I have a couple friends in the States that, like my friend Johnny lives in Florida, and his Walmarts are always pretty barren, believe it or not. Like, I always used to say to him, like, aren't those Walmarts loaded over there? And he'd send me a picture, and I'd be like, holy crap. It's not loaded.
The thing about Walmarts in a lot of the States is they're open 24/7.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
They're
Imagine Centennial open 24/7, Glenn. We'd wait till we'd let Rob have half of the store, and we'd go for the other half and just time it out and everything. Be so much more stock.
like some of them are closed 2 days a year, New Year's Day and the 4th of July. Well, and maybe the American Thanksgiving.
So very important, again, and Glenn knows this as well, that you keep everything mint. If it has inserts, like for example, the Knight Rider Ertl has a little insert to keep the ejector seat in, you keep everything. Keep it all mint. It's got the little background with Carol Shelby's pictures in it. So
I'll be putting that
nice.
in the case too if it'll fit.
Glenn, it turned out, had 2 of these. Dave snapped one right up off him just because of how cool it is, and it's pretty darn rare. But
And it's weird, there's no back bumper on it.
oh, that is weird. It's probably because it's a race car, so they took it off for the weight.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
Yeah, a lot of people even I remember seeing I knew a guy in the Sioux that had an old, it looked like a beat up, well, it was a Honda Accord, late 80s, but it was quick, and because it was so light, and he actually stripped the door panels out of it, everything, took all the extra weight out of it, and man, that thing was fast. It was just stock, but it was so light that it was like a rocket. But I'm gloving up. Our buddy Max getting me into this good habit. Plus, I got working man's hands usually when I do these videos, so they're usually nasty. Like, the reason my hands get black stuff on it and stuff is because when I go through the doors at work, there's a pull cord to pull them open, so I'll be driving my forklift, pull the pull cord. But sometimes when a guy will go through and pull the pull cord, it'll go through the thing on his forklift and there's oil in it, so the pull cord will get oil, so you will grab it and it gets all over your hands. And yeah, we don't want that on Glenn's car. They got the cool base, just like the Eleanor. It's kind of got a tilt to it. But it's the same series as Eleanor. You could see by the red lettering. Doesn't have a hood, but it's not meant to have a hood. It doesn't have a rear bumper because it's not meant to. The reason we open this stuff, guys, is to de-strap, because the straps on the doors, I'm just giving Glenn a look, the straps on the doors.
And there's a strap over the back window too, near the top.
Yes, sir. Actually, no, that's a concave in the window, Glenn. It's the way the window is shaped, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if that's a Mustang thing or if that was a drag racing thing. I'll have to look that up. I'll show these guys though in a second, but it's got the headlights that look like they got, they're like painted over or whatever. But it's all, looks like it's, well, it's not a sleeper. Like, it looks a lot like a streetcar, but it's stripped out and stuff. But we're gonna have a look anyway. Trunk open on it. Oh, a trunk opens on it. It's got little bands. We got to take the bands off too, but the trunk opens too. To be honest, I did not expect the trunk to open on that. Can I get it with just my hand? Trying to get it. Okay, I can put it right in the crack there. Give it a little snippy snip. Bottom. Or not. These ones are being tricky. There we go. I just don't like going near the car with the knife for obvious reasons. If I don't have to. Okay, so took the first band off. We're gonna take the band off the doors. We're gonna have a quick look around her. Like
Actually, that you can cut underneath there. Might be easier.
Oh, it might be. Oh, yeah, you're right, Glenn. Good eye. You know what? It actually goes. Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought it might wrap right underneath. I was going to say that's even better, but good eye. We'll go right here. I was going to go in the window where it was open to keep away from the car itself. Okay, so this one. But yeah, very. See, I learned about de-strapping from the older guys that were collecting these ahead of us. That was one of the things that they passed down to me, knowledge-wise, that I'm passing down to you. But I'm a believer in it because I've seen the damage that happens. And we've had a car here that it happens. In that thing, the strap did not damage the car. What happened was, the rest of the car weathered, even though it was sealed in the box. The rest of the chrome, it's one of his chrome. There's a 3 chrome hurdle set. I can't remember the name of it, but it's very nice. The chrome stars or whatever. And as the body of the car changed over time, underneath the tape stayed mint. Like from day one, it was actually weird. Did the opposite effect, the reverse effect, but either way, there's guys that say we could fix that. We just have to get some good polish it out. 3-part polish, whatever, but we don't want to repeat that. We don't want to, plastic does weird shit over time, guys. Like, you don't want to take a risk. And another reason that we open things up, anything with batteries, you got to open it. Like those Jada cars, the Knight Rider and stuff like that, sooner or later you're going to have to open it. Although those take the 8013 batteries, I believe. Okay, so I was just having a quick look. I'm going to show you guys now that she's all ready. So very detailed engine. Nice grill, actually. Same. Oh no, it's got the Mustang emblem. Mustang emblem's on the side of it. It's kind of a custom car. The steering wheel turns the wheels, obviously, and it feels great when you do so, actually. But when these cars are on the ground, guys, try not to steer them with just the steering wheel because it'll loosen everything up. Like, try to use your fingers as well. But I'll show you guys the details with the ring light. And then, of course, we're going to get glamour shots. But we're going to get glamour shots on the base. But very detailed gauges. Shelby Collectibles, guys, very high quality stuff. Like that Eleanor does not come close. And I've got a tip about the Eleanor, by the way. So I have the Shelby Collectibles Custom GT 500. Glenn's has, and it says Custom GT 500, but clearly it's Eleanor. Glenn has the exact same car. His says Custom GT 500 Eleanor on the plate. But his on the side of it says Shelby GT 500E. That's the only difference in the two cars. Mine doesn't say E, and at first I was bummed out, but then I was like, wait a minute, it didn't have the E in the movie, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay either way with it. If it had the E, I would have been happy. But also another tip, you'll get the one that doesn't say Eleanor. It's the same exact car, guys, the Shelby Collectibles. Way cheaper than you'll get the one that says Eleanor on the nameplate, and it's actually a bit more authentic. So you'll save money. I seen one the other day, but it got snapped up. I was thinking about getting this for Dave. It was the Shelby Collectibles Eleanor for 80 bucks, but the box was rough. Make sure you guys got a good look from over here. It's got the fire extinguisher, everything. What is that? Oh, that's a crazy shifter, actually. I'll show Glenn.
Yep, that's a custom shifter.
Yeah, oh yeah, the lot of this car is custom. That blower looks so cool. But yeah, Shelby Collectibles, guys, you got, it's very high quality stuff. Oh, the trunk opens beautiful and it stays open. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just feels very, very nice. Oh, everything lines up almost perfect too. I see it a little bit offline, but it's almost perfect like the Auto Art Bullet. The lineups on it. So what is that actually? Is that supposed to be a speaker in the back? It's not a rim. I don't know what that is. Maybe you guys can comment on the video and tell me I'm having fun.
I think it's a gas tank and maybe
yeah, I see
the old fuel injection thing.
I see the gas tank, but what is this on top of it, guys? Is that supposed to be an old school speaker, a sub, or is it a part of the fuel system like Glenn said?
I think
there's
it's
a battery
carburetor.
beside it. Okay, they got the battery routed back here. That's pretty accurate, but kind of odd that it's right beside the gas tank like that. But
I wonder if that's the old style carburetor.
yeah, you never know. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I can't see it being a sub in a race car though, because it's extra weight, right?
And it wouldn't be a rim on top of the gas tank, because that could puncture it, I would think.
So let's have a look at this under the lights, guys. Now, like I was saying, guys, with the bases the Shelby Collectibles have, they have this cool base that puts the car on the angle. Auto Art has it as well. Just showing you guys under different lighting. Don't mind its brother in the background. That's Dave's Xmas gift. And Dave, if you watch it, I'm sorry, buddy. It was just very important that you got something that you liked. But after we had a talk, I know what it is, guys, is Dave. Okay, so I know Giuliano likes classic Hot Wheels stuff. I know he likes movie cars. I know that Glenn likes movie cars. I know that I'm tired, so I'm forgetting stuff. I know that Justin likes a lot of the stuff I like. But Dave likes a wide variety of stuff, and his interests change a lot. Like, he'll just see something that he thinks is cool and he'll grab it. There's no pattern, I guess you could say. But he has been showing interest lately in movie cars. Like, he grabbed himself an Ecto-1 recently. The Ertl, good choice. It's the one that I have. So yeah, he's been picking up movie cars lately. So this is a good start to his collection. There's that weird piece, guys. What is that? If you're watching, comment. If you're older than me and know what that is, I don't know what it is. I know it's the gas tank below it. Sorry we can't show you the underneath details, guys, really, because it's on the base. But if it's anything like Eleanor, done by the same people. Doors open beautiful. You can really see up here, the ring light's awesome, but up here I can get in that much closer because I put the car at eye level, right? Like, look at that. Feels like you're in the car. Done it. Done it. One last driver's side shot from this crazy angle. Feels like we're in the car. Look at that gear shift, eh, guys? I kind of like that up like that. Definitely custom, like what Glenn said. And just the last circle of this monster here. Look at that engine, guys. I know a lot of you are probably saying you hate pink, but I like the detail.
It's a nice relaxing color, I think.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Last message about these bullet cars, especially if you're like me and you're on a budget. If you want the best of the best, once again, people say the auto art is the best. And it is gorgeous. Look at those rims and the way the door panels line up everything else. But it's the wrong color. It's the wrong color altogether. That metal thing shouldn't be in the side. Right here. All kinds of wrongs on it. It says Mustang across the back of the car. Shouldn't say that. Go with the older Ertl bullet if you're looking for movie accuracy. You'll get it for way cheaper. Way cheaper. Like this was 75 bucks Canadian, December of 2023. Had to shop around for it. They average about 150, but that's sealed in the box as well. Actually, it was de-strapped by the old collector, but it was kept in the box, wasn't even on display. But 75 bucks, and this is more accurate, this older casting, than this auto art that everybody hypes up. That's a lot more money. And hey guys, I own the auto art one. I love it, but it is what it is. It's not the most movie accurate one. The Ertl is, in my opinion, the closest. Paint the gear shift white on the Ertl and you're pretty well golden. Here's the breakthrough I was talking about. These big clear display cases. Okay, what scale are these, Glenn? Dave ended up getting them in the bigger I think they're 1 of 16 scale.
118 and 116, I think you said.
Or 112 scale. I think he got 112 scale to fit the entire base. See, before I would put the 118 car in the 118 size one like that. And I would say that it just doesn't look right. But then Glenn did this. And I said, that is beautiful. Not only does it still rest on its original base, but if you notice, it makes it more proportionate. The car is more in the center of the case. And it's not just that one particular car, okay? And we discovered that these bigger cases here, the Godfather car and the Scarface car, if you took them out of the box, took the black cage thing off of it that comes on it, and just put the base like that with the car, the top fits perfectly over it and will almost snap onto the base. But just a tip about these cases, if you're going to get one, get the bigger. I believe it's 1 of 12 scale, the same size as the Cobra, I believe Dave got. And yeah, they're bigger than the 1 of 18, but they fit the entire base. See, this really is a diecast museum, guys. You walk in, this is right on the main floor when you walk in the front door. First thing you're greeted by. That tray, if you remember, formerly belonged to myself, Retro Collectibles. Signed by Tom Wopat and John Schneider. But yeah, Glenn arranged most of that cabinet himself, and he did an amazing job. Does that look great, guys? There is a lot of money in that cabinet, I'll tell you. A lot of money. But the house is also alarmed out to the tits, cameraed out through the wazoo, and there's usually always one of us home. Plus we have neighbors everywhere. And in this neighborhood, if you tried anything, somebody would call the cops in an instant. But you'd also show up on the camera, and I work about 4 minutes, well, 6 minutes away. So I'll get here before the cops. Okay, guys, there you have it. The Retro Collectibles / Cowie Diecast Museum / somewhat Christmas special, but we're going to be doing more unwrappings in a couple days. Me, Dave, and Glenn all have gifts. Like I said, unfortunately, Dave knows this year what his gift is, but future years, he's not going to know. It was just important to me that he wasn't disappointed. Like, that's all it was, but he had a talk with me, and he said, I'm easy to buy for. I was just worried because his interests change. Like, he can go from one diecast car one day, and then a month later, he's into something else. So I got nervous. He wasn't as easy to call as, say, Glenn or Giuliano. So, but we got it all worked out. Next year, he's not going to know a damn thing. And there might be something else going to him, maybe something small that he doesn't know about. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. There will be more video, like I said, over the holidays. Hope you all have a good holidays, and we'll be back with you over the holidays. This isn't it. I'm off work, so I got plenty of time. I'll be back. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button for me. Shows me that you all care, and then I'll keep doing these unboxings, and I'll keep going with the videos. That's what kept me going this far, right? Please subscribe and share. And as always, guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Hunting from Retro Collectibles and the Cowie Diecast Museum and the 905 crew.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.